My name is Cash Jordan. I am the broker at Union Square Property Management in Soho on Broadway. I moved to New York in 2006. I moved here to work as an accountant, and I worked at a Big Four accounting firm. I did that for 2 years, and I just needed a change. I wanted to try something else, and I fell into doing real estate, renting apartments. So for pretty much my entire career, I've been a rental agent. I've done a couple of sales, but I've been a rental agent that focused mainly on things that were downtown, properties in the East Village, Soho, Lower East Side, West Village. 2019 was a great year to do this. Made pretty good money in 2019, and had no plans to really change the business model or anything. And had 2020 been like 2019, I might not have. 2019, it was a renter's market. I'm sorry, I'm gonna refer to 2019 because that was like what everyone says is normal. And whenever I talk to a landlord, when they say normal, they mean 2019 rent. I don't pay the commission. I don't have to renovate. They want me to change something. No, somebody else wants. Like that's normal, right? So it's totally changed. I mean, renters have a lot more in their favor. They're in high demand. There's just so many empty apartments. And the supply and demand has just flip-flopped. And a well-qualified renter who meets the criteria that you had to meet to get something when it was very competitive, that person right now, landlords want that kind of tenant. So a renter has a lot of power right now. Before the pandemic started, I was the licensed broker at this business, and that's how we'd been running the business previously. Then the pandemic started, and things totally changed. I mean, we had to go to a virtual-based model right after it started, which was kind of a big shock, because I know that myself personally and most other rental agents, video, do you need to do video? That was kind of the attitude. Of course, I know otherwise now, right? I should have started doing it much sooner, but at the time, the rule was you can do a showing, but it's got to be virtual. So that kind of threw a monkey wrench in everyone's plans. When it first started, all the apartments that I filmed were apartments that were listed with my agency. I was the listing broker, and the contact information for the listing always went right back to my company. Some of the listings that we do now are done the same way, but and I didn't expect this, it kind of took on a life of its own as just something that that a lot of people were excited to watch. It kind of became an entertainment-based thing where other brokers started reaching out and say, hey, would you feature my property? And the pandemic's happening, there's not a lot of business, and sure, I'd like to feature a new property, right? That'll be exciting and fun, and people have an exciting time watching. So it kind of turned into its own thing. A lot of times I'll do it for free. If it's something where they have specific requests, then maybe we can talk about maybe doing it in a little bit of a different way for compensation. But right now it's just something that's fun and that I want to do as much as I can. If it's an exciting place, whether it's for sale or for rent, I think the internet should know about it. So whatever it is, I have actually gotten messages from people that said, we were looking at 2 apartments for our son or our daughter, and we saw one from another company, and we saw one with one of your agents, and when we found out it was your agent, the apartments were substantially similar. We went with that apartment because we felt like we knew you already. And I was just blown away when I heard, I was like, that's crazy. In rentals, it's like you don't have a relationship with your rental agent. I mean, you want to, that's a good thing if you can get one, but most people, they have 50 tabs open and they just send the same message to each person. They want to find the right place. And that makes the most sense to do it in an efficient way, but having an opportunity to kind of get out there and provide free information to people has really just changed the way that that people interact with my business. If they know that they're going to work with one of my staff, it's more of a general inquiry. It's not like, hey, show me this one apartment right here, Tuesday at 3 o'clock. It's, hey, I'm looking for this type of place. What can you do to help me? And that opens up all the tools because, if you're an agent and you know about a whole bunch of great places, you can suggest to the customer what might be a great fit for them, and they might be more open to it than, I didn't see the listing yet, right? So it kind of changes things for sure. I genuinely enjoy what I do. I mean, every day I get up excited to make whatever video, it is for the day, and that's exciting, and I love reading what people write. Whether it's on YouTube or TikTok or whatever, going through the comments, going through the messages. I mean, it's this cool, exciting community that is kind of there. I enjoy it. If that didn't matter to me, I don't know if I get up and make so many videos. I mean, for the last decade, it's been a seller's market. You post an ad, there's more than one person that wants it, it rents. You don't need a video. You know, I should have started doing this sooner, but until people couldn't look in person, it wasn't something that I was thinking of. And definitely like deciding to get out there and start doing this, I think that was like the hardest part. It's because it's like, well, who else does it that I can look at? You know, when's the last time somebody, you know, went to a terrible apartment and filmed the whole thing and had fun doing it?